How y'all doing? If you see me looking over here, it's because the viewfinder's over there, and this is a weird spot for me to be in. So I keep checking to make sure that everything's all good. As you can see, we're in a different spot today. Period. One of my friends suggested that I should do a story time. Now, here's my thing with story times. A lot of things have happened in my life. I'm 19, you know, I'm not that old, but you know, I'm old enough. And my problem is that I have bad memory. So if something crazy has happened to me, my brain has probably forgotten about it or killed that memory. So story times are like something I would love to do, but I also can't remember half of the things that have happened to me. We're going to be talking about driving horror stories. That's what we're going to be talking about. I'm like on my street. People can see me talking to myself. I'm trying to act casual. Let's get into some driving horror stories from when I was literally like, okay, alright then, do your thing. From when I was literally like 16, 15, 16, sort of. Like I mentioned in my pilot, I just got my license like Monday at age 19, so kudos to me. But before, I had actually taken, can y'all see me? I'd actually taken segment 1, and I had my like regular permit. Ooh, I know you see me standing here. Do I look good, my dear? Do I look good today? Ooh, ooh, ooh. We're gonna get into some of those. The first one I'm gonna tell you guys about is with a rental. This boy was a big boy, to say the least. We're driving home. I had my mom, my sister, my stepdad. I think that was it. And I remember I was in the left turning lane. It didn't have one of those fancy schmancy little lights that they have. So I had to wait basically until it was clear. And so it was clear. It was gonna be a while before the other car came. And instead of me going and like being all calm, cool, and casual with it, I like slammed on the gas and turned really fast and almost flipped the truck over. It wasn't a truck, the SUV over. After escaping death, I was pooping my pants because I just knew everybody else in the car was like shook. They were scared. They were clutching their pearls. They were holding on to any handles they could find, all for me to turn and look, and they're all like smiling, like laughing. Basically, they're laughing at me. The way I felt this relief, because I was like, oh, okay, nobody's mad at me, even though we almost died. Can y'all see me, bro? We're still like, still crap. This is gonna have to do. That's the end of that story. The second story, I almost hit someone. Yeah. Basically, it was a very bad day. I was not in the proper mental headspace. And that's key. If you are not confident when you're behind the wheel, you will endanger the people around you. It was a bad mental day, and I was trying to turn right on Michigan Ave, and I thought I checked my mirror and blind spot, but I guess I didn't, and I ended up And so I ended up almost hitting someone. Like, I thought I checked and I guess I didn't, and someone just came flying by me, so I was like, oh my gosh, and I started having a mental breakdown behind the wheel. So yeah, almost killed me and everybody in the car. I'm being dramatic, okay? We wouldn't have died, but they came out of nowhere. I promise you they did. I checked everything, and all of a sudden I heard a horn blaring and everybody was screaming. So, yeah, good times. The other time I hit a bush and I almost hit a brick wall. Why is our street so busy today? Like, I'm actually getting angry. Like, there shouldn't be this many people. Go home. This one, what did I do? I hit a bush. So I was in another rental. Are you seeing a pattern here with me and rentals? I was in another rental with my stepdad, and we were in a very small parking lot, like tiny parking lot. And he kept trying to get me to like fix my parking. So he was like, okay, reverse and then go back and then do this and do that. So I kept going back and forth. And so I don't know if I got anxious or what. Like I said, no confidence. So I was endangering me and the people in the car with me. So he says to reverse. So I reversed and I bump onto the curb. I'm like, okay. He's like, okay, go forward. Like, it's fine. Just don't slam on the gas. I slam on the gas. I slam on the gas and I go forward and I go over the curb and boom, I trample this poor bush. Like, the bush was so vivacious and big and thick, and I dang near flattened it. It survived, and if the bush hadn't have been there, I would have crashed us into a brick wall. These are funny to me because they've already happened. It's been years and I'm a good driver now, so you can't tell me nothing. But when they happened, I felt so like low and pathetic, and I started getting this reputation in my family, in my household, where like, you're like, don't get in the car with Anna, you know, it's not safe or whatever. It was pretty bad. I think that might be it for driving horror stories. Like, obviously not all of the times I drove before this year were bad. Like, not all of my driving experiences have been bad, but I definitely didn't have the confidence I have now, and that caused a lot of anxiety behind the wheel. I think that's it for this video. Okay, before I was interrupted, oh my gosh, another vehicle. I hate that here. That's pretty much it for the driving horror stories. If I think of any more, I'll do a part 2. Like I said, me and story times are not friends because I have bad memory, but if I think of something, if a memory hits me, I'll record it, I'll edit it, I'll put it up for you guys. So yeah, that's pretty much it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. Like I said, I'm keeping these pilots, the season 1s kind of short, just so that way I'm not editing forever, because I am trying to figure this joint out. But yeah, that's all. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, give me more ideas, because I'm, like I said, creative to an extent. And come join my garden, be a part of my garden. We can all grow and prosper together. Okay, I short-circuited. But yeah, that's all. Love you. Bye. Can I just, what would I do if I just...